Next, from Move On, Joe Comerford.
What an exquisite gathering. Thank you to everyone who organized, and I bring you greetings from all at Move On. It's an honor tonight for me to honor Cora Weiss. I love those cheers. Cora was everywhere during the Vietnam War. She was always on the move, to the next coalition meeting, the next board meeting, the next demonstration. She was in New York and Washington, in LA, and Hanoi. Here are a few highlights. In 1961, shortly after college, Cora became an early member of Women's Strike for Peace. She was national co-chair for the 1969 national mobilization to end the war in Vietnam, the largest demonstration in US history. As director of the Committee of Liaison with Families of Prisoners Detained in Vietnam, she organized the exchange of mail between families and POWs in Vietnam, thus revealing the names of those alive. She also arranged for and accompanied some returning POWs. Cora calls it an important act of citizen diplomacy. Once the war was over, she became executive director of Friendshipment, a coalition of 36 religious, political, and community organizations providing people-to-people relief to Vietnam War victims. It is characteristic of Cora Weiss that in May of 1979, 4 years after the end of the war, she was on a fact-finding mission. She was standing on a bridge on the Vietnam-Cambodia border while Cambodians attacked Vietnam. 5 minutes after Cora left, a mortar shell blew up that bridge. Cora is the president of the Hague Appeal for Peace and was the driving force behind a 1999 gathering where over 10,000 people, including Bishop Tutu, came together to imagine and plan for a more peaceful world. Cora said that that campaign to abolish war is a direct lesson from Vietnam. She said, and I quote, "If the war could abolish slavery and colonialism, the prohibition of women from voting, and apartheid, why not war? The time for war to go has come." Today, Cora represents the International Peace Bureau at the United Nations. She is motivated to push forward by her children and her grandchildren because she just can't leave them a world without peace and justice. Cora was Cora was part of the idea for this conference. Her advice and support has made it better. Her advice for us makes us better. Join me in thanking Cora Weiss.